Welcome to back, Moto World family. Today, we're shifting gears a bit and taking a close look at a unique piece of military engineering of the BMP-1. While it's not your typical motorcycle or car, this amphibious armored vehicle is a game-changer when it comes to mechanized warfare. Get ready for an exciting ride as we dive into the features, history, and legacy of this legendary armored fighting vehicle. Introduced in the 1960s by the Soviet Union, the BMP-1 was the world's first mass-produced infantry fighting vehicle. Unlike traditional armored personnel carriers that simply transport soldiers, the BMP-1 was designed to actively support infantry with its own weapon systems. This allowed infantry to fight alongside tanks, making mechanized units far more effective in battle. The BMP-1 set the standard for future combat vehicles, and its influence is still seen in military designs today. The BMP-1 has a sleek, low-profile design that set it apart from the bulky, slower vehicles of the time. Measuring just under 7 meters in length and weighing around 13 tons, the BMP-1 was compact and relatively lightweight for an armored vehicle. This made it highly mobile and able to quickly navigate through different terrains, whether it was urban areas, forests, or even rivers. Speaking of rivers, one of the BMP-1's standout features was its amphibious ability. With its tracks and a powerful engine, this armored vehicle could float and swim across bodies of water, something that set it apart from many of its contemporaries. The ability to operate in water made it extremely versatile and valuable in various combat scenarios, including crossing rivers during wartime operations. Now, let's talk about firepower. Because the BMP-1 was far from under-equipped in this department, it came armed with the 73mm to 828-gram low-pressure smoothbore gun. This cannon could fire high-explosive anti-tank heat rounds, giving the BMP-1 the ability to take on enemy tanks and armored vehicles. Along with the 73mm cannon, the vehicle had a coaxial 7.62mm PKT machine gun, which was perfect for taking down enemy infantry or light vehicles. One of the most interesting features of the BMP-1 was the inclusion of the 9M14 Malyatka anti-tank guided missile system mounted on top of the vehicle. This missile had an impressive range of up to 3,000 meters, although it required manual guidance, making it tricky to use in the heat of battle. It offered a valuable long-range option for taking out heavily armored targets like tanks. In an era before modern, precision-guided systems were widely available, the Malyatka missile was a major advantage. Under the hood, the BMP-1 was powered by a United 26-cylinder diesel engine, which generated 300 horsepower. This allowed the vehicle to reach speeds of up to 65 km per hour on roads and 45 km per hour off-road, making it quick and agile. Its tracked design helped it move across difficult terrains with ease, allowing soldiers to keep up with fast-paced operations on the battlefield. On the inside, the BMP-1 could carry a crew of 3, a driver, a commander, and a gunner along with 8 fully equipped infantry soldiers. The crew would operate the vehicle, while the infantry soldiers would be ready to disembark and engage in combat. The rear doors of the BMP-1 opened to allow troops to exit quickly, and the design even incorporated firing ports along the sides, allowing soldiers to shoot from within the vehicle while staying protected. While the BMP-1 was revolutionary, it wasn't without its weaknesses. Its armor, while effective against small arms fire and shrapnel, wasn't sufficient to withstand hits from larger caliber weapons or modern anti-tank missiles. Additionally, the placement of the vehicle's fuel tanks at the rear, while innovative, created a potential fire hazard if the vehicle was struck in the rear. The Malyatka missile system also had its drawbacks, requiring manual guidance that was challenging in high-intensity combat situations. Despite these limitations, the BMP-1 proved to be a game-changer on the battlefield. It was used extensively in numerous conflicts, including the Yom Kippur War, the Soviet-Afghan War, and the Iran-Iraq War. Many countries around the world adopted the BMP-1, and even today, some variants of the vehicle are still in service with various military forces. Its design influenced the development of modern infantry fighting vehicles, such as the BMP-2, BMP-3, and even Western designs like the M2 Bradley. The BMP-1 also introduced a new concept to warfare: mechanized infantry. Prior to the BMP-1, infantry soldiers were typically left to march into battle or were transported by vehicles with little to no firepower of their own. The BMP-1 allowed infantry to travel with armor protection and support fire, making them far more effective in battle. This shift in how infantry operated on the battlefield has influenced military strategies and tactics for decades. Over the years, the BMP-1 has undergone numerous upgrades, with modernized versions featuring enhanced armor, improved weapon systems, and better mobility. These updated versions allow the BMP-1 to continue serving in various military capacities, proving just how versatile and durable the vehicle is. So, what do you think of the BMP-1? Does it still hold up in the modern world, or has technology left it in the dust? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this look into the history and features of the BMP-1, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Moto World, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into military history and legendary vehicles. Until next time, stay tuned, and keep exploring the fascinating world of armored machines.